கரவைகள் பின் சென்று கானம் சேர்ந்து உண்போம் அறிவொன்னுமில்லாத ஆய்க்குலத்து உந்தன்னை பிறவி பெருந்தனை புண்ணியம் யாமுடையோம் குறைவொன்றுமில்லாத கோவிந்தா உந்தன்னோடு உறவே நமக்கு இங்கு ஒழிக்க ஒழியாது அறியாத பிள்ளைகளோம் அன்பினால் உந்தன்னை சிறுவேர் அனைத்தனவும் சீரியருளாதே இறைவா நீ தாராய் பரையேலோர் எம்பாவாய். So this is a beautiful pasuram that highlights the importance of Seshatvam, Paratantriyam and Prapatti, which is Sharanagati. Like the 27th pasuram that I denoted was of Akkara addition or Chakra Pongal in many regions. The 28th pasuram is that of the panacea to all diseases. You know what? It is a curd rice pasuram. Generally, the prasadam called curd rice is made at home. Curd rice is very simple, but trust me, that's a panacea. That's the medicine to most of our ailments. Of course, we will have grandeur in other dishes, but nothing can match the curd rice. It's of course my opinion. Now getting to the pasuram. In her process of celebrating Krishna's appearance, darshanam and his qualities, this 28th pasuram is such. She tells Krishna, while you let the cows and its calves graze, you walked them to the gracelands and then to the forest. They did not follow you. You followed them. Karavaigal pin sendru. You followed them. How can the Paramatma follow the Jivatma? Shouldn't the Jivatma follow the Paramatma? It is said that a Jivatma is given a long rope by Paramatma. And Paramatma doesn't expect much from the Jivatma. He just says that you unconditionally surrender to me. Perform prapatti through an acharya. When you do bharanyasam or prapatti through an acharya, that is alone enough. We may ask, see, I am doing such a small prapatti, one sharanagati, and you are saying you will give moksham. So you are saying moksham can be bought with such a simple act? The Lord says, I know that moksham that you are going to get as a result of your sharanagati is no match to what you have done. What you are doing is a simple act. But remember, hey Jivatma, that intent to do prapatti is what I like. Your act of doing prapatti is what I like. I know, in the larger sense, it may not have much value, but that prapatti is what shows the true intent that you have. So performing prapatti becomes mandatory. Of course, we can say that somebody else would have performed prapatti and gone. Say Ramanuja has performed mass prapatti for all of us. He may have performed saying that people behind me should also get liberation. But it is pertinent on every Jivatma's part to go through the process of realization and using an Acharya, falling at his feet and falling at the feet of Paramatma through an Acharya. So, Andal brings forth the importance of how a Jivatma surrenders to the Paramatma through her entire Prabandham and through this Pasuram. Karavaigal pin sendru kaanam சேர்ந்து உண்போம். It is just not the cows which wanted Krishna, but they had deep love for Krishna. That deep love, bhakti, is what that Paramatma desires. Karavaigal pin sendru kaanam சேர்ந்து உண்போம். அறிவொன்னுமில்லாத ஆய்க்குலத்து. But who are these cows? What are these calves? Who are the owners of these cows and calves? None of them have any knowledge of the Shastras. அறிவொன்னுமில்லாத ஆய்க்குலத்து. See, Krishna, while we, that is Andal and my friends, are singing, consider us as those Aya folk whom you lived with in Gokulam, Vrindavanam and Madura. We are thus such people. We do not know anything. Arivonnumillada aikulattu. Undannai piravi perindhanai punniyam yamudayom. But the only brownie point, the greatest brownie point that we have is Krishna. That having you, the greatest, the Paramatma, who is now a Purna Avatara, is born in our kulam. See, for their understanding, they didn't know Devaki was the mother. Of course, she sang Oruthi Maganai Pirandu, but it was a larger understanding we didn't know until Akrura came that he was somebody else's son. So, Undannai Piravi Perindhanai Punniyam Yamudayom. We are fortunate enough to have you amongst us. Who are you? Kurai Vondrum Illada Govinda. Shastram tells about Ubhayalingadikaram. That is, the Lord is a repository of all possible auspicious attributes. but he doesn't have even a single heya guna. Heya guna means something which is a dosham. So he has all the pluses, no minuses. So Ubhaya Lingam, dual identification. Similarly, you have no heyam, Akhila heyaf pratyanikatanaha. So Kurai ondrumillada Govinda, Undannodu Uravel namakkingu Urikka Uriyada. You may want to get separated from us. Some of us may have at some points in time to get separated from you. Remember, the bond between the Paramatma and the Jivatma is unbreakable. The Jivatma is the Hridyangama, Sishya, Preshya, Kaustubhasthana, Dasabhuta of the Paramatma. The bond is unbreakable. Undannodu uravel namakkingu olikka oliyadu. Above all that, Krishna, ariyada pillaigalum. We are all little children. We may have done it out of love. There would have been certain acts which are very foolish. There would have been certain acts or certain words that we may have used which you thought was wrong. Ariyada pillaigalum. Anbinal undannai shiriberanaittaravum shiri arulade. Shiriper, you may have great names assigned to you called by Vasishta, Parashara, Vyasa, Vamadeva, Jabali, Kashyapa, Markandeya, Bharadwaja, Agastya and so on. But we are not those rishis of great knowledge. We are all little girls. Instead of calling you Krishna, we could have said Kichu, Kichu, Kishu, Kishu, Yendrengum, Anechatan. Those are great names, but we are little girls who may have not even called you the right way. You may consider the names with which we have called to be very inferior. Please do not discard us for saying all that, because we have no qualification. Shiriberanaittaravum shiri arulade. Iraiva, you are the Lord for us. Please come and bless us, tells Andal in this beautiful 28th Pasuram.